This 2007 Chevy Silverado has a door lock issue. You can see it's not locking or unlocking from the passenger door. Well, that could be a major electrical problem. It could be as simple as a switch, an open, a short, an actuator, who knows? But today on Tech Garage, we're going to teach you all about strategy-based diagnostics. Well, it's a good day for an electrical problem.
It's never a good day for an electrical problem. Holy cow.
Welcome to Tech Garage, presented by RockAuto.com. Our Silverado, well, lock, unlock, nothing from the passenger door, Dave. I got absolutely nothing going on.
All right, let me see here.
Wonderful.
Look at that.
How about 15 minutes earlier?
I enjoyed watching you struggle, sir.
Yeah, exactly. Well, here's the deal. You know, we did that on purpose because we want to teach you all about strategy-based diagnostics. What does that mean? Well, here's a pretty good illustration. Dave, you take tires off all the time. You do a phenomenal job, but I don't want you to take your lug nuts and just chuck them over your shoulder.
I learned in a Christmas story that is a bad idea. You want to take those and I put them on the lift on all four corners. You develop a system. That way you know right where they are, and it sounds like a little thing, but it's a big thing because time is money, especially when you're a professional. That's going to take all that extra time to figure out where you put the lug nuts this time.
And think about that. Every aspect of the repair, especially when it comes to electrical, if you had a strategy or a diagnostic plan to follow, it's going to make the job easier in the long run. I mean, it applies to real life. And Dave, you do that all the time.
Oh, yeah. I'm a million-mile traveler through my television career. And this sounds kind of silly, but there's a system. Every time I get to a hotel room, I put the keys, the wallet, the key card, all my work stuff in the same place, so I'm never late because I always know where that stuff is. And it's always more efficient to operate, and
yeah.
I never leave anything behind.
Shocker. You do that?
Hard to believe.
OCD guy?
Hey.
Anyway, when it comes to a car, you want to kind of check the good components to find the bad ones. Well, what does that mean? Here's a great example for you. On our Silverado here, it doesn't lock or unlock from this door, but we went ahead and did it on the driver's side, and when we hit the driver's side, it locked and unlocked. That's a good thing. That's verifying the customer's concern. You can do it over there. Make sure you do it over here. Another thing you can do, well, that tells us a couple things before even that. That's step number one. Dave, what does that tell us?
That tells us the problem is not with the entire system. It isolates it over here to this door, to the passenger side door.
Absolutely. Now we're dealing with, we know we got a good actuator inside. We got the door lock mechanism out there. Everything seems to be working well, but we're down to the switch, but we're not positive on the switch. So here's a couple other options. Maybe you don't have a fancy scan tool like you have, but just get the key fob. If you have a key fob and it's working, you can do it here as well. So if I hit it, it's unlocking and unlocking. Now I know it's going to either a radio frequency module, security module, body control module, engine control module, to a door module, bam, and unlocking. But there's a lot of communication going on there, Dave. And of course, you walked in and made me look pretty bad here.
Scan tool, kaboom, there you go.
There you go. So fancy scan tool, door locks, solenoids, all kinds of stuff. It's telling you a lot that's going on, but it's not locking and unlocking. So what's the next step?
Well, the next step is to grab a schematic
to
see what's going on inside there to make sure we know where the problem is.
Now here at Tech Garage, we're big advocates about getting a schematic and knowing what's going on, but it's pretty simple if you look at it. And you start down there with the door lock switch. That's the one we're pushing. And you can see there's two data communication lines going up to a body control module. It goes up to the body control module, and then it goes up to all the fancy relays and all the fancy actuators and everything else. So here's the deal, Dave, by looking at this, everything from the body control module up is in good shape. So our problem lies from that body control module down to the switch. You can actually isolate that as well. Make sure there's no communication. So if you watch that scan tool right there, we're actually on the scan sheet of it. Here we go. Lock, unlock, lock, unlock. Are you getting any inputs?
Nothing. Yeah, so we know it is the switch right there.
No inputs in sight. So what we have to do is either get in there and start checking the wire harness from here down to the actual driver's door module, the body control module, whatever it's communicating with, but odds are it's probably a switch.
And let's go with the odds there. And it just so happens RockAuto.com sells a switch just like that, and we have one right here in Tech Garage.
You guys want to make sure you stick around because we got the coolest demo on the planet, Dave. We got a door all tore apart so you can see inside, outside, window regulators, door lock solenoids, how it all works. You don't want to miss that. We'll be back with more Tech Garage presented by RockAuto.com.